EBSCO has a new search interface. The purpose of this video is to demonstrate a basic search in this new interface. For this example, we'll be using Academic Search Complete. Academic Search Complete is a multidisciplinary database and as such is a great place to begin your research. In order to get to ASC, you simply need to click on Databases A to Z on the library's homepage and scroll down to Academic Search Complete. If you're off campus, you will be prompted to log in with your Miami Unique ID and password. Like in the previous EBSCO interface, you enter your search terms into the three main boxes. For this example, we will be searching for articles from peer-reviewed journals on the causes of the French Revolution published within the last 5 years. I usually like to keep my main concepts in the individual boxes and then connect those concepts with the AND operator using the drop-down boxes. So I'll enter French Revolution in the first box and causes in the second. But I want to include some synonyms and like terms for that concept. So I'll type causes or and let EBSCO suggest some terms for me. There are some filters that we can set below the search box that we can use to refine our results. First of all, I'm looking for peer-reviewed articles, so I'll check the peer review box. Another filter that I'll set is the publication date. I'll limit our results to those published within the past 5 years. I'll also set the language to English. Now, let's search. If you get too many results, you can use the boxes on the top of the results page to add additional filters to limit the scope of your search. Now that we have some results, let's address the elephant in the room, getting the full text. Many of these items are linked directly in EBSCO. If an article is available in multiple formats, you have to click on a drop-down box to select a format. If the article is not available in EBSCO, click on Find It. That will search our holdings for other access methods. If we do not have access to an item, you will be presented with a link to request that item via interlibrary loan. For more information on that process, see the video linked in the description. Now let's open a record. An important part of any article record is the abstract. An abstract is a paragraph or two that summarizes the contents of an article. Abstracts are a good way to choose articles for your projects. Also note these buttons on the top of the record. You can use the share button to get a link to get back to this page, and you can download this record in text format. But the most useful of these buttons are the quotation marks, which is the cite feature. EBSCO will generate citations in a number of formats. The most common ones at Miami are APA, Chicago, and MLA. I'll copy a Chicago author date citation to my clipboard. I can then paste this into my bibliography. One note of caution, like all citation generators, EBSCOs will sometimes include mistakes. It is imperative that you check your citations before handing in your bibliography. One more thing. We have a lot of databases that are hosted by EBSCO, and all of them will work more or less the same as Academic Search Complete. That's all for now. If you need help finding sources for your papers or projects, please don't hesitate to contact us. Thanks for watching.